My, oh my. What a finish we just had. Damn, where to start? Because I feel like I probably missed out some opportunities to get some videos going, but I had to get this one going here. First and foremost, Happy New Year to everybody on the East Coast. Hope y'all are enjoying it and celebrating safely. Especially if you're out in Georgia. I mean, if you're a Dogs fan, I know you're celebrating like it's 1999 all over again. I mean, good Lord. What a way to ring in the new year if you're a Georgia Bulldogs fan. Man, wow. I mean, two amazing contests tonight to decide who goes to the national championship. First game in the, God, I'm sorry. That was an insane finish. I mean, but yeah, first game, you have the Fiesta Bowl out in Glendale between Michigan and TCU. And honestly, I thought that Michigan was actually going to really come in with quite an advantage. But, I mean, there's something to be said for TCU, their toughness, and perhaps even the Big 12 for that matter, especially because I didn't know this until earlier. They've got 4 new teams, including Houston, Cincinnati, Central Florida, and Brigham Young coming to the Big 12. So that's going to be interesting with Texas and Oklahoma on their way to the SEC. But anyway, yeah. Oh, man, I'm sorry. This really and truly blows my mind. It's been a long time since I've seen games come down to this sort of moment. I mean, you had a real good one with the Super Bowl. I don't remember the games last year in the college football playoff being quite this close. But man, I mean, boy, was it fun to watch. I can't really speak much for the Fiesta Bowl because I really couldn't pay as much attention, and that's where I gotta basically make it known. Unfortunately, I lost my phone that I was previously recording videos with, and this is actually my old phone. I did videos with this one too, but yeah, I lost the phone that I was using, so I'm having to go with the old one again. Had to get this turned on so that I actually have a functional phone to begin with. So definitely a huge L on that one. That happened a few days ago. I'm still stewing a little bit over that, but what are you going to do? I mean, it is what it is. Just got to keep doing what we can, and that's again why we're posting this right now. I mean, I wish I'd have just posted my reaction because, my God, it was nuts. I just wasn't sure that if Georgia let Ohio State keep it close, especially the way that they did, and the fact that Ohio State was up 2 scores on 2 different occasions, and yet Georgia fought their way back and wound up getting the go-ahead to win by 1. It was just wild, but, it just goes to show grit, and in a weird way, they actually exercised a few Georgia demons in that regard because, it just, having had the Falcons let up a 28-3 lead on the Patriots once upon a time. And then, what was it? Okay, yeah, it was Matt Ryan, because they talked about it. Matt Ryan being on the wrong end of these comebacks. But man, I mean, Georgia pulling one off of their own, and now they got TCU in a national championship. I feel like TCU should just get smashed. But that's what I wanted to think about tonight. And again, it was a situation where I felt like if Ohio State kept it close, you know, it was going to be tricky seeing Georgia win. And it really was up until that last missed kick. And I would totally remember names right now, but again, I'm just in a bit of a fluster because of how crazy that was. But yeah, it was just wild because they wound up losing their tight end again. I can't remember his name right now, but they lost him somewhere in the middle of the third quarter. He wasn't able to come back after that. I mean, they managed to adapt and find ways to move the offense accordingly without him. But then you lose Marvin Harrison Jr. after what appeared to be a targeting call, but dude played it well, which is real interesting. I did actually, for as much as I missed of the Fiesta Bowl, I did catch the ending of it. I gotta say, in my opinion, probably one of the most controversial endings in a long time, but that's just me. I mean, the way that dude, and again, I'm forgetting names already, but the way that dude got him, I mean, he led with the crown. He was full speed. The receiver was defenseless, but more than that, dude was stopped on a fourth down play. I mean, how critical that would have been if they would have actually went through with that call, man. Oh my goodness. But again, and they're showing the graphic right now. We got Georgia and TCU January 9th out in LA. Man, that's going to be a hell of a game. I mean, they call the Rose Bowl the granddaddy of them all. They're really going to have the granddaddy of them all out there, but I'm pretty confident that one's going to be at SoFi. But still, I mean, a couple of epic contests tonight, a couple of epic semifinals. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And again, Happy New Year to everybody on the East Coast, especially everybody in the state of Georgia. Shout out to y'all. Congratulations. And it looks like y'all are going to be running it back again. But either way, let me know what you guys think. Hit me up down in the comments section. Actually, I'm going to point out this is actually, again, 11 minutes after 10 o'clock Mountain Time. So I'm going to hold off on uploading this until the morning. So it'll probably be, I don't know, I'm going to put it up as late as noon Eastern time, or at least try to, because I got a couple of things I'm trying to get worked out, and I might even upload a couple of other things along the way, especially ahead of Chiefs Broncos tomorrow. I mean, not going to get my hopes up on that one, but with all the changes there, and boy, do I have some stuff to talk about with that. I mean, I know I got in my stuff about the firing of Nathaniel Hackett, but there's definitely more to come. And not only with that, but we'll definitely talk more about the Natty, amongst so many other things. And yeah, I mean, just all I can say is what I always do. Stay tuned. Thanks for having me, and I'll get at you.